Audio's recording. All right, now do the audio sync up.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's good.
Okay.
So what the fuck are you calling the show?
It was just gonna be Scroob Plays. I don't know.
Scroob Plays?
Scroob
Like, you've
Lord.
had that fucking username forever.
I started recently using it for YouTube, but I don't know if I just want to do that or maybe Scroob and Friends. I don't know. Maybe I'll do Scroob Plays when I'm on my own and Scroob and Friends when I'm with friends.
Oh, so you already had your file loaded up.
My what?
This is your save file yet? Or is this the menu?
I don't know where the. Okay, there it is.
Okay.
So it's recording audio.
Yep, it's recording everything.
Okay, so this is Super Mario 64 in VR.
Just put it between us.
This is Super Mario 64 in VR.
We already have 11 stars, yeah?
Yeah, I did 11 stars last time I came over, and I was thinking about redoing them again, but fuck that, because that wing cap shit literally made me sick. So what do you?
You were literally stumbling after you took off your VR headset
God, it was
last time.
nauseating. So what do you want to go by with your?
Fuck. Call me wet stapler. I don't really give a shit.
Did you say wet staple?
That wet stapler. That's what I've been using as my
Okay.
like online name forever. But like I make music under Space Supernatural, and for the most part I go by my real name, which is Meryl or Marilyn. But I don't really care.
I just didn't know if you wanted me to use your real name on the internet. Okay.
Oh, I don't give a shit. It's all over the place already.
Oh,
My Elite Dangerous clan knows pretty well what my real name is.
okay. So the goal here is I'm gonna try to actually talk about things and like just have discussion while trying to also do this. Because this
You
is
see two crosses right now, right?
I'm squinting my left eye.
Because yeah, on our wow.
I found that
On our
helps.
screen, there's only one cross, so it just looks like bad aim.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it looks terrible. That's kind of the. So you can look. See, yeah. So I can look around. Is that coming out?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Which this
And we
is-
can also tell that the skybox isn't moving.
Yes.
That's a mod I added to the game because when the skybox was moving.
Is that little white line showing up that's like pulsating?
Yes.
So
yes.
that's probably like a polygon somewhere.
Yeah, I imagine the game.
I can
Oh,
see.
it's a coin. It's a coin.
Oh, okay.
It's a 2D
Oh.
sprite.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. So no, this is a real experience here. This is awesome.
You really want to do the whole game?
I
this
do.
way?
I play this game typically a few times a year, and it's boy howdy is it something.
You'd say you do Ocarina of Time more often, though, yeah?
Yeah, because Ocarina of Time. Oh, that was terrible. Ocarina of Time, I go through typically in one sitting, and I just kind of save out a day for it, and oops. It takes me about 8 hours, 8.5 hours, sometimes longer. Like, you know, last time I did it, I went to go help my ma run some errands, and you know, so.
Oh yeah, because you just got the wing cap. Oh god.
Yeah.
This looks terrible.
It's it is difficult. I'm to be honest, I've never been good at this part. I'm not
This
good.
is a hard one.
Yeah.
I played the game a few times, not nearly as much as you, but I've played through quite a few times myself.
This is already making me nauseous.
By the way, I haven't. I'm the one who set up the VR headset, and I haven't found a way to make the HUD viewable for him. So you can see that he's at 3/4 health, but he has no idea.
Yeah, I have to kind of. Thank you for that. I actually didn't know that. But yeah, I also can't see what star I'm on, so I have to try to do it by memory when I select.
I can tell you. I think it will show up on the screen. We see still kind of a cut version, but not nearly as much as he.
Yes, nice. That's what I was going for. All right. Yeah.
All right. Time for beer.
How many coins do I have?
I cannot see that.
Oh shit! I guess I'm gonna have to wing it. Okay.
Okay. Does it show in a different location if you press start?
It might.
Yeah, you have 6.
I have 6 coins.
You
What
have 6
the
coins.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to go back into the sky. Shit. Could have swore I grabbed more coins than that. Don't get the star, don't get the star. So I'm going for the 100 coin here. I typically on this level I do the 100 coin and the 8 coins separate because you have to wing to the sky to get the that was bad. You have to, you know, fly to get those coins in order to hit the 100, and I'm probably going to have to go back and do it, which kind of defeats the purpose because I just don't want to do it a second time. Because it's easier to just get the 8 red coins and then come back than it is. But most levels I'll do the 100 coin and the 8 red coin at the same time.
It's a little different when you're dealing with VR sickness.
Yeah. It's.
Can you see those logs popping in and out of render?
Where?
On the left there. Like when you're running around that the closest log. Can you see the logs on the left?
Oh, I can. I can.
It's so weird playing this in VR because all they did was put the VR headset where the camera would be.
Yeah.
So all of the rendering rules are the same to save on memory space, like in the original ROM.
Which there was last time we did this, because I kind of do the route where I get the first coin in this level and then I go straight to Whomp's Fortress and I do most of that level until I get up to 8 coins and then I go do the 2 secret slide coins. That puts me at 10, and those Peach's secret slide coins, when you beat them, you get dropped off right on that little mat. Oh, I didn't even see that thing coming. You get dropped off right at that little mat in the center of the opening area.
Yeah.
And when you hit 10 coins, you can look up into that and do the wing cap. So I just kind of try to land 10 coins on the wing cap. And
sounds like you definitely have more of a system for that level than you did this one.
I've watched a lot of Siglemic play this game, and I'm not that guy. I don't have those skills. God fucking damn it.
Jesus, you're just trash.
Yeah, I am. This is weird. This is hard. But I try to follow some of those routes as far as like a quick way to get the stars I need, and that's just a little trick that kind of helps you get through get through the. Okay,
it's a lot harder when you're the camera. You can still readjust where the camera is with visual controls.
It really does fuck with your depth perception.
Yeah.
So like typically with this game, I don't have these problems. Or this is like Master Quest for Super Mario 64. Going through it on VR. I guess technically Master Quest would be Super Mario 64 DS.
Well, yeah, but we don't talk about that game.
It's not that bad. It's just, you know, I don't feel like the additions were helpful.
No, and like I said last time, like Luigi is just such a cheat mode.
Just broken. Absolutely
he is
broken.
yeah. You can get fucking anywhere.
Why does it still say 6 coins?
I don't know. Maybe it's bugged. Let's hope not. Maybe it's just the Dolphin emulation, because this is technically the Wii Virtual Console version.
Oh. I was wondering how it ran on Dolphin.
Yeah, that's how come there's only a few Nintendo 64 titles. It's only the ones that got ported to Virtual Console.
Okay.
So there's there's F-Zero, this game,
F-Zero X.
Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask.
Could you imagine F-Zero X in VR? I would get.
I heard it's actually really good because it's a third-person camera, so you don't actually get that sick. The one that really scares me. Fucking nice, Jesus Christ. The one that really scares me though is they did a Star Fox 64.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, and like that just sounds like a bad time waiting to happen.
Brutal Doom VR.
You know, there was actually a Doom VR.
I know.
It looked terrible because they used teleportation mechanics instead of actual move mechanics. And Doom was entirely about the movement mechanics.
Well, I mean, what else are you gonna do if you don't not make people sick?
Just use fucking movement mechanics and please the people who don't get motion sick after 10 minutes.
Damn.
Instead of just making a game that no one likes.
You heard it here, folks.
Star Fox for when you need to throw up. Star Fox VR.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe for our next video session I should get a bucket for you, so you can do like an actual Majora's Mask 8-hour straight run.
Oh, I would do that with Ocarina. I would just.
Sorry, Ocarina, that's what I meant.
No, it's okay. I would definitely do that. I would do that whole game in one sitting in VR. Like, that's what my 85 run-throughs of that game that I've done so far in my life have been building up to.
You've been practicing that fucking Ocarina speedrun for so long.
I wouldn't
like, since you were 19.
I wouldn't necessarily call... Oh, it was long before that. I wouldn't necessarily call it a speed run. Because I played through the whole game. I don't glitch
you do
through
it
anything.
in one sitting. I mean,
It still takes
sake.
8.5 hours. It's, you know.
So you're not the best. Oh, well, speaking of not being the best.
Oh, I just got roasted.
Where are you going?
Oh, yeah. Hit an invisible wall. Don't have to take damage. So the only time the 100 coin really pisses me off is when it's tick-tock clock, because you have to climb all the way to the top. I do it on I do it on the 4th star, which is stomp on the thwomp or whatever, and you have to have it moving to get that star, but you also need a certain amount of the red coins, which typically those platforms are stopped. And so you have to get pretty good at doing that. Still just 6.
Yeah, I don't think that's trustable. What I'm wondering though is, like, does the game actually count that as only 6, or is that just the UI?
I think it might be the UI, and that's what concerns me. Is if I don't know where I'm actually at, I might. Oops.
You see, he shot way to the left there, but he was literally seeing 2 crosshairs, one to the left and one to the right, and like, getting those together with both eyes is hard.
Yeah.
However, that jump was just stupid.
Oh, I can see my UI a little bit if I look up.
We can't.
Oh, you can't?
Not at all. It's only when you hit the pause screen.
Oh, so when you saw 2/3 health, you were counting that.
It was only because like it popped in at the bottom of the screen. Our screen is kind of stretched. Like the vertical is stretched a little more than the horizontal. That's the nature of just trying to record things in VR, though. It's a little bullshit. We could have tried to record in Steam VR, and we might do that next time because that was a lot better. But OBS was having some trouble with that.
God.
Oh, she's
She's like, we'll do a little extra in case of the vote and for each one of the boxes. So she's like, I'm doing this, and then I'll be like,
So how you feel about Blizzard and China?
oh.
You know, neither of us get to speak because we're both fucking giving money to League of Legends, which is Tencent, which is the Chinese government.
Somebody in the game last night I was playing was like, what do you guys think about this Blizzard shit? It's like, come on, just let China be free. And I'm like, hold on.
You're playing
I'm like,
League.
you're playing a Chinese game, my dude.
Yeah, they're gonna
Like,
shut this shit down.
I'm like, if I don't see you in a while, I know where you went.
Tiananmen Square, 1989.
Alright, right? Right?
Right?
Right a little bit. Down just a tiny bit. That should be good. Nope. There you go. There you go. Ah, fuck, I was still off. Alright, so we're viewing from your left eye.
This is hard.
So
Oh no. Okay. Good thing I didn't go into the sky because I would have gotten the first coin and I would have been stuck trying
you
to
got
catch
it! You fucking got it, man!
Okay, I got it. All right, there we
Now
go.
you just need the red coins, yeah?
No, I got the red coin. I'm gonna get the winged star, not the red coin star,
Okay.
because red coin star is a lot easier to get.
Honestly, I love seeing like these speedrunner strats, but like not in a speedrun because you're able to make sense of it. I mean, you're not using the 64 worlds. Is that 2 stars?
Yeah, because I got the
Jesus
Mario
Christ.
wings to the sky, and I got the 8 red coin to collect the 100 coin. But
You didn't grab the 8 red coin. though.
no, it only lets you get the 100 star coin and then one of the main stars. And I'd rather have to redo the red coins than the Mario wings to the sky bullshit, because it's a fucking nightmare. So that was the hard part. What I'm not looking forward to is the I'm not looking forward to Hazy Maze Cave at all.
Oh god, it's so close quarters.
And the 100 coin in
The
that
bright
is a fucking
side is
nightmare.
they don't render the walls that they don't expect the camera to be behind. So you shouldn't be like receiving a bunch of like wall faces that you can't see through. This song is so fucking great. Like, this is honestly like one of the main songs I think of when I think of Mario music.
We need a topic of conversation because I think this is getting boring.
Let's talk about fucking Mario music. Like, what are some of your go-to like thoughts when you think of Mario music?
Well, Dire Docs.
Really, I hate that song to be honest. Like, everyone talks about it, but it's just so. It sounds kind of like dry to me.
It's just this kind of a nice, soft melody, I think.
That's my issue. Is it's too soft. It doesn't feel like it has like a lot of texture.
I think of the file select music from this game, definitely.
One of my other go-tos for sure is Super Mario World. Just the whole soundtrack, because except for the title theme, almost every song in that game is the same melody,
Yeah,
but played
it's just
in a different way.
done
And on one hand, I think that's kind of genius.
too far to the left.
Fuck. On one hand, I think that's kind of genius, but on the other hand, it gets really repetitive because they didn't do enough iterations. Like, every haunted house sounds the exact same.
Yeah.
Every grassy area sounds the exact same.
Vanilla Dome is just
Yeah.
that whole theme, but done in a cave style.
It was actually
There we go.
nice. I was watching recently a video about the Mario music composer for the old games, and he took some heavy influence from Japanese fusion jazz.
Yeah. I think we might have seen the same video. Oh, that was way too high.
And it
Oh,
was,
no, it wasn't. No, oh,
you were way
oh,
too
oh,
to the left.
Oh.
Oh, you were trying to hit it?
Yeah.
But no, like he literally the underground theme was like straight ripped from a Japanese fusion.
So is the
jazz
beginning
band.
of 1-1.
Yeah, yeah.
I also really like the title theme music to Super Mario Brothers 2, the American release. So, Doki Doki Panic, I guess.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Was that the last star on that level? No, there's one more.
You gonna go for it or?
Yeah,
Damn,
I'm gonna.
Damn, dude.
I have the wing cap, so I can. So I'm gonna finish the. Yeah, no, that China bullshit. Okay, so that's free Hong Kong. It's,
You know, I'll say
hold on,
this.
I need to drink more alcohol.
People on the internet can hate me for this, but all of the participants were required to sign a form that, on the form stated, at the end, if you win at the end when you have your speech, we do not want to hear your personal beliefs. You're not allowed to share whatever your personal beliefs are. This isn't a stadium for you to share that on.
Yeah.
And I feel like on that ground specifically, they were fair. Because they were trying to be like, hey, this is what we believe in. Blizzard was like, no, we're not trying to get into the fucking politics.
Yeah, we're here to make money on a multi, and that is a point. And
But on the other hand, he was kind of, making a really good point about the independence of his nation. And I felt like punishing him wasn't too far. But punishing him as far as they did was they took his prize money and banned him from future tournaments.
Wait, what was this?
You didn't hear about the Blizzard?
I can't remember
What was the game?
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone. The tournament winner for Hearthstone. At the end, he was allowed to make a bit of a talk, and he talked about how he's, cheering for.
Oh,
Is that
God.
what spawned the whole Blizzard side of the China thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because he was like, I feel for the people trying to fight for China's independence.
Wasn't he Chinese?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Blizzard's response was to ban him from all future tournaments and to take his prize money. It's like, whoa, you bastards went a little too far with this punishment.
I can see the banning him from future tournaments, but you don't take the guy's prize money.
Don't take the guy's prize money and like don't make a spectacle of it.
I died.
That's where they really fucked it. Nice job, man.
I can't
nice
fucking see
job.
shit. Oh man, the depth perception on this is a nightmare. This is nauseating.
I'm watching you struggle hitting that post.
Well, to be fair, he's seen 2 different icons for the targeting reticles.
And also, like the guy hasn't popped. There he is, but the chain chomp hadn't popped in yet.
Oh, he wasn't rendered.
No. Fuck. I thought maybe
you
I
could
could
see
get.
there for a moment. You could only see 2 of the chain chomp's beads of his chain. And that's the hard part with VR is the game's not programmed for you to look in different directions.
The thing that really pisses me off is after this happened, a bunch of people were like, well, fuck you, we don't want to support you, Blizzard, and they really overhauled their whole cancellation policy, and they're like asking for photo ID and shit, which shouldn't be legal, in my opinion. That's just completely
ridiculous. You were saying
ridiculous.
earlier, like, as soon as that happened, a bunch of people deleted their accounts, and the stocks for Blizzard dropped.
Yeah.
Like, significantly.
They did drop quite a bit. It wasn't
and
like
then
it's
they
not
made
like
it so that way, in order to close your account, you had to provide photo ID.
yeah, and make a request.
Honestly,
and
I
the
think
request
there
can
needs
take
to
up
be
to 30
like
days.
legal action against that.
Yeah.
I was seeing a lot of that on Reddit. How like they started making you do the verification, then Blizzard took all
Red
the
coins,
verifications
okay.
down, like all 4
Yeah.
of the different like authentications.
I think that, like, legally, a company shouldn't require you to use more verification steps to delete an account than they required you to make the account.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be put into a promise that you don't have the credentials to provide.
Yeah. You know, and I'm pretty fed up with Blizzard as a whole. I've been pretty fed up with them for quite a while.
Yeah, but WoW
and-
Classic, man!
Yeah, no, I was...
You want to relive the golden days?
The missus and I were playing on a private server called Lights Hope.
Yeah, I really wish
prior
those private
to-
servers were still up.
You know, one thing is I can actually look up and see the platform above me now to kind of see where I should be side jumping right
Exactly.
there. And that
like,
actually does make it easier to kind of guesstimate because I don't have to try to remember which spot on the wall I jump.
If none of you out there have seen it, you should
Don't fall,
really
don't
check
fall.
out the Super Bunny Hop video on Nintendo and VR. Because Nintendo should honestly just make a bunch of these classic games in VR. First of all, it'd be a great sense of revenue out of nostalgia, which,
Yep.
I mean, obviously...
That's how they built most of their company model. I mean,
exactly.
To be honest.
Like, why aren't they doing this? And it just... This brings new life into the game, doesn't it? To be able to look up onto the platform that you're considering jumping on?
It is really interesting, and it does kind of change the way the game is played to a certain extent.
Exactly. Like, it's still the same game, but it gives you just this new... What's the word I'm looking for? When something's like special and different.
So yeah, just like being able to look around and be like, wow, look at all that.
It's fuck, it starts with an F. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself over this. Novelty, it starts with an N. It's very novel to be able to do this, and it's a really unique experience. And the weirdest thing is Nintendo has made their own Nintendo Labs VR headset that works with the Switch. And all of the games that they've done with it are fucking terrible, from what I've heard.
What games have they done?
They've done like just like some basic shooters or like a picture game. And like they made a picture game where like you snap photos, and for some reason they didn't go, hey, this is a great time to revitalize Pokemon Snap. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I saw that coming. Pokemon Snap was an interesting game. I rented that from the video store when I was a little kid. I was like 6. I rented that from the game store, and it came with like the attachment
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun back when you could rent games that required that kind of hardware.
I mean, can you imagine playing Pokemon Snap in VR though? That would be perfect, wouldn't it?
That would be yes.
Like, you just hold up a camera and you're like, oh my god, look at this actual Pokemon in front of my actual face.
Outlast is in VR, and I've been considering.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, totally.
I'd really like to play Condemned Criminal Origin in VR, because that to me.
I can see that.
That. Oh, I already did this star. What the
You
fuck?
fucking
am I doing?
retard.
I'm not paying attention.
Well, now what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna kick this board over.
Get the red coins.
Yeah. And I'm also trying to get the 100 coin.
I dropped my lung killing vape. There we go. Are the jumps harder or easier in VR, would you say?
Slightly harder.
Is there any particular reason, or is it just because of the disorientation?
Just kind of the disorientation. It's a little bit harder to judge. Oh,
I never thought of using the ground
I did that
pound to
perfectly.
negate
I
fall damage.
did that perfectly. I did all the coins I needed to get the 100 coin right on that last coin right there. And sweet. I wasn't even counting. That feels good. Feels good, man. May I please have another beer?
Yeah, I'll grab one for you and fill your glass.
I'm only asking because I have a helmet on and I can't. Okay, fall onto the caged island. Okay. I hate this one. I am not looking forward to break away the wall.
What level is that on?
This one might also be pretty hard for me.
Alright, so I said already that I've played this game multiple times, but I should note that I've never 100%ed it.
You never 120 starred this?
No.
You know what,
I
this
don't
is
have
actually-
that kind of patience.
That actually felt a little bit better because I can actually look over and kind of try to judge my distance from that island. That's interesting.
It's weird, like some parts are way easier and other parts are way harder, right?
Yeah. Man, it's just cool. I'm just turning in the chair.
Yeah.
The drinking was not a good idea. That has not helped.
I told you.
I know,
but
but
you're like, this will
that's-
help with my motion sickness.
That's kind of the point. Is I was like, no, I got to do this while I'm drinking, because it's this.
Should I get a bowl ready for you?
If one exists. I think I'd smoke that salvia at this point. Where's that beer?
It's on the mouse pad in front of you to the right.
Thank you. No, wait. Is it in a glass?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez. So what else has been going on recently?
Alright, let me know if you need a puke bowl. I
There's
got
the-
something ready that I can throw away.
There's the whole Donnie Tump impeachment. That's happening, I guess.
Politics, blah.
Fuck.
You have the advantage of depth perception, and you failed that.
I failed it 3 times now. Okay, let me try to get the beer while I wait for the
I'm sorry, I was trying to grab your fucking vomit bucket.
I'm not that nauseous. It's mostly, I guess,
You
like
say that, but last time you took off the headset, you were stumbling.
yeah, it's disorientating coming back into the real world after doing this.
It's disorienting and it's depressing.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I had it all. This is what Westworld warned me about.
Left? Oh, never mind.
Yes.
All right, there you go.
There we go. All right, so now the last one left is break away the wall, and then we can go to Dire Docks.
That's gonna be fun.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
We can read 3/4 of that. We couldn't read the top line.
Okay. I don't. Fuck. So you said you played through Fear recently?
Yeah, I played through Fear and Extraction Point. I played through Fear on medium, and I played through Extraction Point on hard.
See, way too high.
Nice.
Way too high.
Not nice. Way
that
not
that
nice.
looked like I was pointed right at the wall. Okay, this is gonna suck. Yeah, so which we've talked about for quite a while, is you sitting down and doing that, because that's, in my opinion, the best FPS of the whole 2000s.
I think it's
Fear.
the best FPS by stakes of mechanics. By far, easily, Fear is the best FPS through mechanics alone.
Its level design can be a little bit weak because it's kind of like industrial area, office, industrial area.
See you later, Sean.
You heading out?
I gotta get into work.
All right, you have a good day at work, son.
Love you, baby.
I promise I won't vomit on your carpet. This is.
That's why I got
this
the
is-
barf bucket.
You actually got a bucket.
Yeah,
Uh,
I got something ready for you. Let me know if you need it. But Fear.
yeah. There we go.
Fucking, that was terrible, dude. That was absolutely terrible.
Well, fuck off. Like, you do it. Shit.
Shit, what were you saying about Fear?
What the fuck, mate? Oh, this is.
You gotta aim up a little.
I'm
and a
gonna
little to the
try to
right.
fall on it. I'm gonna try to. I'm legitimately just gonna try to walk up there and get it. Fear to me is just the thing I love about it is yeah, because of the way it's kind of designed, you can play it over and over again and never really have the same kind of encounter.
Oh yeah, totally. The AI is the best part.
The AI is great, and I love like all the dialogue lines they recorded. Like they have one for behind the cone, behind the
Yeah.
wall, behind the shelf.
He's flanking us.
Flank. Yeah, it's just really beautifully designed. Okay, before we go to the water level, I have to urinate. So give me just a second.
I have to piss too, so you can cut this out in post.
Okay, I probably won't. Just whoa.
Do you want me to clean the lenses?
Whoa. Please. Thank you very much, friend.
Yeah.
You're very good to me. Sorry, I'm a cuck.
I know you're a cuck. I don't care.
Fuck. Sorry.
Honestly, being a cuck is respectable. You should add that in the post. Does this make you motion sick? It makes me motion sick, and I'm not even wearing the headset. Part of the reason of that motion sickness is because this game is meant to run at 60 frames per second. And VR has been tested that basically anything under 85 frames per second makes people sick. So, don't blame Sean too much on that. Because, it's not designed for that. I'm gonna drink some of his beer and see if he noticed. Of course, when he's editing this later, he'll notice that I drank some of his beer, but whatever. I don't really care that much. Hey, Sean, you're back. Now it's my time to piss.
Oh, lordy lord. Oh, please
Enter
don't
the
make me,
world of VR.
don't make me put it back on. Oh,
You want it.
I do. I want it. I'd call it daddy. Okay, now I put this on before I sat down. That was a mistake. Oh shit, this is, where's the desk? I can't find the desk. Okay, there's the wall. Okay, there's the desk where it connects to the wall. Okay, let me just, I don't want to bump the mic. Okay, there we go. So, ow. Okay, put my knee there. So that's, okay, that's, shit, where the computer, okay, that's the controller that I just bumped with my foot. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna do this whole game like this, and we're just gonna do it periodically. I wonder if there's any, is there any other, this is September 12th, 2019. So I wonder if there's any Super Mario 64 in VR content.
Did you say September 12th?
October 12th, I'm sorry.
No, October 11th.
It's the 12th.
It's the 11th.
You sure? I thought it was the 11th yesterday.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I woke up on the 11th. It's the 12th.
Oh, right, because you were not. Okay, so this is October 12th, 2019, and I wonder if there's any Super Mario 64 in VR content on YouTube.
Oh, no doubt. I know actually that there is some.
Okay.
But no playthroughs.
Just like, okay, well that's something.
There's like mild reviews. Like I was telling you about Super Bunny Hop.
Yeah, I know that name, Super Bunny Hop. Who?
He talked a bunch about Metal Gear Solid.
Is he the guy who did the 3-hour-long Metal Gear Solid 4 was a mistake video?
Yeah.
That was him?
Actually, he has a really good playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3 where he doesn't do any kills and he doesn't use the trank gun.
That's gotta be
It's all
impressive.
melees, the chloroform cloth, and the I forget. There's another item, but it's really impressive. You should watch it.
I don't know how you don't like this music. It's just so good.
It's not bad.
I know, but okay.
It
So
just doesn't stick out to me. I never get it stuck in my head.
one thing that this VR thing really does is it makes these water levels so much better. And when we did this the last time I came through, I did one of the stars in this level, and I was like, I didn't want to be rude to my bud, but I was like, I'm sure you'll understand that I have to. Okay, normally you can like
put
see
on your
through
other
the.
headphones, and you're like, no, I have to experience.
Yeah,
this.
and it's normally I can lean up against this wall and actually see right through the wall, so I know where the eel's at, and I don't make that mistake. And now I'm gonna die. Okay.
You died.
I died. But it actually, when you dive into the water, it actually feels like you're being submerged in water. It's really strange. It's really cool.
Yo, it's weird to me that you dig it, because this is where I stopped on my playthrough.
Really?
Yeah, no, I started doing the swimming, and I was like, this is unsatisfying. I don't like this. at
Oh
all.
man, I just like, you're like, whoa, I just went on, like, it's literally like you're being submerged, and with the music, with both earphones in, I only have one earphone in, like, kind of half hanging off my ear right now, but it's really something else.
It's weird, because, like, I like swimming a lot in real life.
Yeah, this is weird. It won't let me
But
see through the wall like it does on the... I'm
yeah,
sorry, go
yeah.
ahead.
But no, I do not dig this underwater section in VR. It's not that it makes me sick, it feels unsatisfying.
Fuck.
Man, that really looked like you would have got it.
Come on, go.
Oh.
Go.
Tap, 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 tap.
Oh, didn't make it.
Oh. Ooh, fuck. Alright, this is gonna take 2 tries.
Yeah.
Mamma mia!
You gotta slip your beer for good luck.
So you can play anything that was released on the Wii Virtual Console?
Yes.
Wasn't there some GameCube games also released?
Uh-huh.
Do they have Wind Waker? That I would fucking do.
I'd have to check, but I think so. I mean, they have to if it's a fucking Zelda game.
Wind Waker is the best Zelda game.
Actually,
I'm
you
gonna
know what?
throw. I'm
No.
gonna throw down on that. I
Remember, this is the Dolphin emulator.
Oh,
Dolphin emulates GameCube and Wii.
okay.
So absolutely Wind Waker.
Okay. Right. I don't know if you
Fuck,
disagree.
man,
if-
that means Mario Sunshine.
Okay, come on, don't get shit.
Oh, that was some bullshit. That
No, I was like,
absolutely
I'm way
bullshit.
too close. I knew I was way too close. Come on, get the star. It doesn't matter. I'm
Way
gonna,
off.
even if I got the star, it would float down
You're
to the
not
thing, and
making it.
I'd die anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Oh,
Oh!
oh my fucking god, that's
Gay.
ridiculous.
Oh, I need beer. Hold on. I need more. What is this? Dun, 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 dun. Dun,
Hey
dun,
guys, do
dun,
you like
dun,
motion
dun, dun, dun.
sickness?
Whoa!
How you gonna feel with
Whoa!
motion sickness?
It's Super Mario 64, Kane and
Oh
Lynch
shit,
2
sorry,
edition.
do you care that I use your real name?
What?
That's
I don't
fine.
fucking care.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't fucking give a shit. So I wanna throw down about this. I don't know if you disagree or not, but Wind Waker's the best Zelda game.
I never played it. Honestly,
Are you
I
fucking
feel
serious? You never played Wind Waker?
I feel that Zelda's overrated in general.
Oh, you can't say that on the internet. Oh no.
Zelda is a confusing piece of shit, and every single
Oh,
time
boy.
I've tried to play that game, I've needed to walk through and got bored.
It just showed that we were watching that Patient Gamer video. Because I accidentally hit a button. That's a great video, the Patient Gamer. I found that the other day on accident, and it made me laugh my ass off. I showed it to her. I also showed her Fontaine.
Fontaine.
Congratulations, Fontaine. You have a son. That's Francis Higgins. He's actually, like, European. I don't know what type of European, but he's
Put
actually...
the headset on. The ceiling's really boring.
I'm trying to drink. They fuck off. I'm playing this game in VR. This is the only time this game's ever made me sick. I don't know.
Bitch, I played fucking Elite Dangerous in VR. I know what true sickness is. I know the true horrors.
Serious Sam 2.
Dude,
I want to play.
The Serious Sams are in VR.
Can we? I wonder if we can get. Can you get any PC game running in VR? Does it have to be? No shit.
Kind of. There's a special program that does
I want-
a lot of games in VR, but they're not great ports.
I want Kane and Lynch 2 in VR. I'm calling it on the internet. Somebody needs to make Kane and Lynch 2 in VR because I will sit down and play it.
This is a call to arms.
It is. I want Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days in VR. That's what I want from you guys. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. I need to get Mac over here to do this. This is real friends with benefits, kids.
Does your do your audience know who Mac is yet?
No. My audience is I have 4 subscribers.
Well, it doesn't fucking
One
matter.
of them's Mac. Is one of them you? Are you subbed? I don't think because I haven't really
No,
talked about
you
it.
haven't shared your
Yeah,
channel with
I've been
me.
doing it for a little bit, but I don't want to be one of those guys who like goes over to my friend's house and is like, check out my YouTube channel. Check out my
Bitch,
like
literally every time you come over to my house, I show you my music. I'm like, hey, by the way, are you subscribed to Space Space Supernatural on YouTube?
I know,
my
I know, I
channel is
just-
Space Space Supernatural on YouTube.com. If you just search Space Space Supernatural with spaces, you'll find me pretty easy.
Don't forget to hit the bell. So I decided I'm gonna add this thing to the end of my videos, and I haven't done it yet because it's gonna come out when I do my Manhunt 2 review, and I don't know if I'll post this video after or before my Manhunt 2 review because I've already got the footage and I've got the footage cut and edited. I just need to read the script. There's this clip from a Jimmy Neutron episode
Oh no.
where Jimmy Neutron becomes cool. And you know how Nick...
Oh, you know, I think I've seen that episode.
Yeah, Nick, the cool kid?
Yeah.
Neutron starts riding around on his board and he's doing all these sick moves and then, like, the board breaks and he's like, next time you should try getting a board that can handle the Neutron style. Later, Nick. And somebody cut it, so he's like, later, Nick. You know what I mean? Like, supposed to be like, insinuating that... There's an allusion to the N-word there, and I was like, I'm just gonna take that later nit and just put it at the end of all my videos, and like that was an idea that came up when I was like a good chunk of the way through a bottle of tequila on a Friday night, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. That's crude and offensive. And then the dark part of me was like, you think it's funny, don't you? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, iDubbbz got away with calling himself nigger faggot for like 3 or 4 years. So what is it?
He stopped though.
He did. I really enjoy. I watched his Full Force documentary, and that was great. I just like this guy.
I haven't heard of that.
He did a documentary on another YouTuber, Airsoft Fatty, and it was called Full Force, and it's actually like a 50-minute long actual documentary, and it's really well shot and really well put together, and he's pretty good. I don't need to tell anyone that. Like I said, I got 4 subs. He's got like millions. Pardon me, but I was always disappointed this never went anywhere. Oh. Well, shit. Okay.
Well, you know what they say, if you make it, they'll come. Or something.
Wait, why am I leaving? I got more to do.
Oh, great. I can't wait
It's
for
if
more
you
underwater
build it, they
bullshit.
will come. That's from A Field of Dreams. Or
What
Field
about-
of Dreams.
Is that a book?
It's a movie. It's about baseball. Field
that
of
sounds
Dreams.
fucking stupid.
It is fucking, but that's the thing is it's like if you build it, they will come. I don't know what star I'm doing. Red coins.
You can hear that in the background. My cats were fighting because they're both a bunch of faggots. Can I say faggots on YouTube? Is that still allowed?
No, but I feel like no one can criticize you for it because you're part of the LGBT community.
Don't tell them which letter I am, though.
I won't.
I like keeping that a secret. Keep people guessing, you know?
It's like the way that it's like you can use it because it's your word.
I fucking love that episode of South Park with Mr. Garrison. He's like, I can't say nit beep, but I can say faggot because I'm a faggot.
Yeah, and it's like, and then Jimbo's like, huh, faggot, and it's like, whoa, Jimbo. we learned something about you today. Oh man, there's actually the Boondocks did a similar thing because they did an episode or one of the characters.
I need to watch that show.
That is
I've
one
heard
of
nothing but praise.
It
for
is
that
one
show.
of the greatest animated shows of all time. In my opinion, it's in the top 3. For me, the top 3: number 1 is South Park, number 2 is Avatar: The Last Airbender, and number 3 is Boondocks.
Holy shit, man! Last time we talked, you said you didn't like Avatar. I'm super glad.
I was talking about the Shyamalan movie.
The Shyamalan movie. I haven't watched it, but like I've heard enough about it.
No,
it's not worth my time.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of the best shows ever made, hands down. It has because I don't know, like I really love animation, but I also like art that like things need to know when to end artistically and
that
a
show
good.
knew when to end, and you could tell it because Korra was terrible.
Yeah, and it was like, okay, well here's
Come on, we gotta do this quick.
You
didn't do it right.
I did not. And they were like, okay, well we got 3 seasons of material. We'll structure it over this, and we'll tell a concise story. And I think a similar thing with the 2010 series Scooby-Doo Mysteries Incorporated, which I think is the best Scooby-Doo series of all time. And I know that there's a lot of people who are like, oh, the original series. I'm like, yeah, okay, like it's a great series. It's a lot of fun. It's very campy. It's very cheesy in that 60s kind of way, and I do love it in a very nostalgic kind of way. But Scooby-Doo Mysteries Incorporated is 2 seasons long. It tells a story. It gets the story done and over with, and with everything except for like the saccharine happy ending that it comes with. It's pretty much just a masterpiece from front to back.
I never liked Scooby-Doo.
Well, we're talking about like a really dark Scooby-Doo series.
Ooh.
Like
It's animated, yeah?
animated.
Okay,
Just for an example, there's like genuine Lovecraftian monsters.
Whoa.
There's a teenage girl who gets fire squatted to death by a group of Nazi robots.
What the fuck?
No, people die. Like they have a cast of characters and they kill the fuck out of them.
Jesus.
And it has this whole really dark, sinister thing about this history behind the town and these kids. And Lewis Black plays a character in it. It's amazing. It is a beauty to behold, and I love it. And it's like they're like, we're gonna make 2 seasons, we're gonna tell a story and wrap it up.
That's all
and
it needs to happen.
It also rips on Scooby-Doo a lot. Like I feel bad if there's anyone who hasn't seen it for spoilers, but part of it is that the kids and their whole mystery thing is already well established by the first episode, and
you're not spoiling anything if it's like it's in the first.
Yeah, it's like in the very beginning of the first episode, and they have a museum that was built to show all the people that they've caught and how they've been monsters in masks, and how the town they live in is cursed with this thing called the Curse of Crystal Cove, and it's just really an interesting watch. And then it's like, why is there a curse? Oh shit, why is there a curse? And there's like a whole bit in one of the earlier episodes where like Fred and Daphne are walking around the museum, and they're looking at all these people that they'd caught, and Daphne brings up Riff Raff, which was from the Pup Named Scooby-Doo series, and she was like, wow, it's really sad. He was just a teenager, but he went away for a long time, went away for like life or whatever.
Oh, wow.
And or 25 years, and they're walking around kind of reliving their past memories. And Frank Welker, the voice of Fred, has done Fred not only in every Scooby-Doo series since the 60s, but all the parodies of Scooby-Doo. He always voices Fred. Robot Chicken, Family Guy, no matter what, he does it.
They actually got him for real big parodies.
No, and he's also a very talented voice actor. He does a lot of animal sounds. There's a movie called what is it? It's a movie with an evil monkey. It's an evil monkey movie, and like he does the voice of the monkey because and he actually did the monkey sound so good that people thought it was a real monkey that was being pained so that they could get the sound effects. But like. Daphne and Fred are walking through the museum and they're like going through all this past history, and then Daphne's like, "What about?" And Fred goes, "Stop!" And he's like, "We swore we'd never talk about it again." And they hang their heads in shame and walk away.
Oh my
and it
God.
pans over to show a big life-size statue of Scrappy Doo, and it's just like they're just like shitting on their own on the history of Scooby Doo.
I'd like to know to everyone
Which one
watching,
did I miss?
You didn't get it. Rather, you got both.
No, but I'm on 7. I missed one. I don't know which one I missed.
Man, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to your riveting story about Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, but Mysteries Incorporated is really good. It's a great show for fans, and it's really dark, and it has a lot of inspiration from things like Twin Peaks, of all fucking things.
Oh, wow.
And as well as being like a love letter to Scooby-Doo, it's a love letter to the late 80s, early 90s. There's a whole 2-part episode that's based off of killer clowns from outer space.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, it's...
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's amazing. Oh, there it is. I missed a clam. It's amazing, and everyone should watch it, and it's definitely the best that Scooby-Doo's ever been. But people didn't like it because it was too dark, and...
Oh, boo-hoo.
There we go. See, if I would have did it on the ship, I would have got the 100 coin on the ship.
That's okay,
but I missed one. No, it's not okay. I demand perfection. It's fucking raw.
The 100 coin?
It's fucking raw.
You just swam over and grabbed the 100 coins. Oh, that was okay.
If I would have got that red,
my
bad. It's fucking raw. Fucking
hell.
Fucking
quick
hell.
note to everyone watching at home. Sean is standing a literal foot away from where he should be to the left, and is facing like 45 degrees to the left.
Shit.
He has
That would
his
explain a
head
lot.
angled straight forward at the screen. I don't know how he hasn't got a crick in his neck because he is like literally facing the wrong way from the rest of his body.
My neck is a little sore. So this is I
you
came
want me
up.
to push you into the right position?
No, I'm good. I like the challenge. Fuck. So last time I came over, it was just like I came over to like hang out and do some music stuff, and she was like, "Hey, so I have this thing. It's Super Mario 64 in VR," and I was like. I'm sorry, what'd you say? What'd you just say to me? And she was like, "You gotta give this a try." And like, she had already obviously done her VR, so... Wow, I hit an invisible wall there.
No, you didn't. I think that was just the VR. You absolutely just ran into the fucking side of the ship.
And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "No, give this a try." And she had her set up, and last time I sat like a foot to the right.
You sat 2 feet to the right.
Yeah,
you were
of the
so
desk.
far away from the desk. I tried to like literally pull you towards it. You're like, "No, I'm comfortable here."
Yeah, because like as far as I'm concerned, I'm just looking straight ahead, and that's all I see.
Yeah, no, you're basically like you're a foot towards the door in my apartment, but your head is turned towards the screen.
See, I think I'm to the right of the screen and looking left.
No,
that's how,
not at all.
That's
not
how it
at all.
feels to
Literally
me.
the straight opposite.
That's funny. No wonder I have depth perception and I'm sick. Okay.
This is what VR does to you kids. VR. Not even once.
Not even once.
Do you need a refill on your beer?
Is my beer empty?
No, but you've got like half inch left.
Oh, well, let me just finish it then. Thank you though. I feel bad. You're not my barmaid, but I'm doing this and I can't take off the helmet.
Bitch, when you got VR headset on, I am absolutely your barmaid.
Oh, I'm in autopilot. I'm not paying attention.
What star do you have left to do?
If I brought over a GameCube game and we ripped it to the computer, you think we could emulate it?
Absolutely.
Because
I would have to research a bit on how to rip a GameCube game, like crack it so it doesn't need the verification step. But absolutely.
I actually have a digital file for the game I'm thinking of.
I don't. Oh, you have a digital file.
Yeah, I have an ISO.
Because I don't think my computer has a disc tray the size of a GameCube game. Because
Well, you
GameCube
could just
did that stupid copy protection thing with the weird disc size.
Yeah. That stupid
Oh
fucking
god,
thing.
that was wet.
But I'd like to do the GameCube remake of Resident Evil 1.
Oh hell yeah! I would fucking way dig that.
Which is... Oh, yeah.
That was incredible. And everyone at home could tell how incredible that was because you were like a good like half inch to the left
Was
on our
I?
screen. Yeah.
I hope they appreciate that.
I mean, that was absolutely incredible.
I'm pretty sure that people on the internet don't appreciate fucking anything anymore.
You know,
All right, so the last one I need Metal Mario for. So
to be honest, like playing VR myself, especially this game, like it's hard to appreciate like just how incredibly hard those cannon sections are.
they are
That is
challenging.
the hardest part of this game. Oh man, this level is so much fun.
Oh.
Honestly, I think this is my favorite level in the game.
Oh, I already
Maybe
did.
aside
I already
from
did
Big
the
Small
slide.
World.
Okay, I'm gonna try once to do this the badass way, and then I'm gonna do
Alright,
it
man,
the
please,
regular way.
Please, after you finish the mission, before you collect the star, kill the penguin.
Oh, I'm not a bastard.
Kill the penguin.
I'm not a bastard.
Kill the penguin. I demand it.
This is
As
not.
the master of your VR headset, I demand that you end the penguin's life.
Somebody is now playing Hell Let Loose.
Oh, oops, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Slowblin.
That's an old UK friend of mine. We used to play Garry's Mod together. I didn't realize that was Sean. Because Dolphin VR has to run through Steam VR in order for the Samsung Odyssey to work.
The snow is tripping my fucking balls off.
Doesn't it?
I don't know if you can
Before
really
you
see
grab
it.
the star, like look around. Not right now, but like look up. Yeah, you can totally see on our screen. Like you can tell when the snow icons appear.
For the first time, the snow actually looks like it's like falling. Like it's really weird. It actually looks pretty three-dimensional, even though
when
it's.
you look to the left or right, like it stops being there.
Yeah.
And it's so weird.
It's funny because
like, you
that's
can
normally
tell
just
how
what the
much
camera
they-
would see. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Saving space on the cart. I wonder how Mario Kart 64 would play in VR.
Not well. It's sprite based.
That's one of my all-time. That's a game that I'm always down to play. Is Mario Kart 64. That's a game I don't think I've ever said no to. When someone's like, "Want to play Mario Kart 64?" I'm like, "Yes, yes, I fucking do want to play Mario Kart 64."
The game that I would love, the kart game I'd love to see in VR is CTR. Crash Team Racing. I
Oh,
think
you mean
would be-
almost Mario Kart?
It's better than Mario Kart.
Don't
In
get
every
out of my
fucking
house.
way. In
Get out of
every-
my house.
This is my house.
Not
This is
anymore,
my
it's
VR
not.
headset, you fucking whore.
I'm commandeering it. I'm coming. Get out of my house. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, this is nauseous. This is making me nauseous.
Fucking CTR is way better. And all of the racers are not sprite based. All of the racers are actual 3D and would work in VR.
Wow, I can't believe I did that. Okay.
Honestly, neither can I. You should finish your beer as a celebratory.
I will. I'll slug another beer as a celebratory. I will take my beers in cans from now on because it'll probably be easier to drink out of a can with the headset on than drink out of a glass. If you don't mind. I feel like I should leave you a tip when I go home.
I will
should.
not complain.
Of course you won't. I don't
Do you
think
want
I
me to hand you your beer? Here
Please.
you are, the VR
I just
king.
love this. Like, wow, I just like looking around these fucking levels and these paintings seem bigger. And
Yeah, no, it gives
I'm
you
like
a real
reaching.
sense of
My hand
scale.
is sticking out so I can touch it. It's really.
You almost like hesitate when you think you're gonna grab it, right?
Yeah, no, it's fucking weird.
Your new beer will be on the mouse pad.
Thank
If
you,
know
friend.
Where that is.
Meryl and I have known each other for
We met each other in middle
2007, 2008.
Isn't 2007 when Warcraft launched? World of Warcraft?
World of Warcraft launched in 2004. World of
Oh, my
Warcraft
bad,
Burning
my bad.
Crusade launched in
Wait,
2007.
are you serious? World of Warcraft launched the same year as Half-Life too?
Yep.
Wow. I mean, Valve blew them out of the park, let's be honest here. Fucking Half-Life 2
Well, you can't really compare
so
the
good.
You can't really compare the two games. I mean,
know.
but
I just fucking love Half-Life. If no one at home knows, I have a huge Half-Life tattoo across my chest.
no, it's
I mean, huge.
it's like she got the lambda and then like the metallic arms. I didn't see which one I was doing.
It was the tentacles. Frosty. Oh,
Frosty Sly for 8 coins.
okay. I got the tentacles from the first game. They go across my chest and like onto the side of my ribs. It is a massive tattoo. It hurts so much, but goddamn, was it worth it? All right, that's the end of my gold session. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, please. No, I want you to talk about you. That's why we're here. Talk about things. I have never. Apparently, you said that's the most painful place to get a tattoo is on the chest.
Ribs. Yeah.
The most painful place I ever got a tattoo was my knuckles. I got lost.jpg tattooed across my knuckles.
You did.
The same way that one would get like Thug Life.
If your editing is good enough, you should take a picture of that and flash that on.
It's in my on the YouTube channel. It's in my profile picture. I have my knuckles put together.
Perfect.
But yeah, I posted it on Funny Junk because that literally the only two social media accounts I have are my YouTube channel and my Funny Junk account.
That's because he's a fucking meme poser.
I am a loser. I've been on.
Didn't you used to go on 4chan?
I did, but
oh no, I'm thinking of my boyfriend. But yeah, no.
I did. I used to be a big 4chan guy, but I got into Funny Junk around 2009, 2010, and I've come to spend more and more time there as the years go on, because I really enjoyed the community. But the community has changed a little bit. A lot of 4chan guys have made their way over to Funny Junk, and it's not the best thing in the world, in my opinion.
Is it because they're all like terrible racists?
Just yeah, there's a lot of kids who are just like, oh, look at me, I'm gonna say the N-word.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, okay, great. You know, and I remember being a teenager and you know, like,
okay, buddy, retard.
Yeah, but like, I just I really enjoy the fact that I can see some really good stuff from independent artists, and I can get posts from all the other social media sites, but I don't have to go through the part where I'm on the social media site.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I'm gonna turn up so bad. Actually, no, this is a pretty good microphone. That was the microphone. Turn up so bad.
Well, I'm probably gonna take the audio and put it into FL Studio and yeah, I usually do that.
It properly.
Yeah, and kind of equalize it a little bit. I do that because I have a fucking headset mic, so I need to do that. I need to, you know.
Well, this is a good microphone and a good input device.
No, yeah, you have a nice mic. I do not. I do not. Have you ever seen The Room?
No. I really oughta. I keep hearing about it, and I feel like I need to understand the context.
I don't know, maybe a little.
Hi, Mark. Like, I know the memes, but, like, I don't really get the context of it, so it just kind of feels, like, empty, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucked up. You fucked up big. Say
maybe,
goodbye,
maybe not, maybe not. Oh.
No, absolutely.
Shit. So my goal here is I wanna get all the stars on this floor and get to Bowser. How long have we been recording for? Does it say?
I hesitate to look up because I don't want to accidentally tab out of the recording screen.
Okay. Does it say in Audacity? That'll give us a rough idea.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna try. Let's hope it doesn't go bad. If not, you can just kind of hopefully edit it out. Oh, it does totally say in Audacity. We've been recording for an hour and 3 minutes.
Hour and 3 minutes?
Yeah, that's not bad. You still got 2 more hours in you before you get puke sick. Right?
I guess. I actually, the nausea's kind of gone away now that I've kind of adjusted to it. I'm gonna go see Joker later today. I just want to mention that on record.
I really want to see that movie. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
it does, you know, and because like I don't give a fuck about superhero shit. I really don't. But I really want to see it because I really like Joaquin Phoenix, and as far as I understand, because I'm one of these people who likes to have my media, you know, I like to go in dry. So I like to know as little about it as possible.
Get a raw opinion.
Yeah, and from what I understand, the movie is supposed to be, you know, without Batman. And I'd like to see a world with the character of the Joker, but without Batman there. That interests me. Because I'm just real sick and tired of fucking Batman.
How many times we gotta see his parents die?
Yeah, and like I was watching this show, one of those CW shows, called Arrow, which is about Green Arrow, essentially. It wasn't horrible, but the first season, after the first season, I kind of stopped being interested, because one of the things I liked about him is that he fucking killed people. He just straight up, like, killed bad guys, and I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. But then, like, there's this whole plot where it's like, my best friend thinks I'm a murderer, and come the second season, he's like, I'm not gonna kill anymore. And I'm like, well, then you're just fucking Batman, and I'm not fucking interested in that. If I wanted Batman, I'd go watch fucking Batman, you know, like... I think I'm gonna get the 100 coin on the slide, and I'm gonna fuck myself.
You know, part of the problem with fucking doing Mario 64 is, like, at this point in time, everyone knows every fucking small fact about this game.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking for a second, I would be like, did you know Charles Martinet's first fucking Mario performance was in the Mario Teaches Typing? But fucking 12 videos have done that already.
Yeah.
Everyone fucking knows that. There's nothing interesting to say about this game.
I felt that way with my Kane and Lynch review, because because when I bought Kane and Lynch 2, I knew I was gonna record it, but I didn't really think I was gonna, oh shit, I didn't want to race him. I didn't think I was gonna, review it, because, you know, if the game turned out to, like, suck total shit, I didn't just want to be another YouTuber who was like, yep, the game sucks.
Yeah.
Alright, later, bye, remember to hit the bell.
Oh, shit! I cannot believe you just did that!
Yeah,
That is such fucking bullshit, to be honest. But no, I feel you. Like, you were like, I don't have anything new to say on this.
But, when I did end up playing it, found that I did have things new to say about it.
Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, you already did this, though.
Yeah, I'm just trying. Oh, no, it's gonna make me slide. Shit, I'm just trying to get coins.
You're at 65.
I've got to be at more than 65.
You gotta do the slide again?
I don't know where else to get coins. I got all the rest of them. I just have to try to not...
Slip?
I guess there's some individual coins I could get, but I gotta try to not get 100 coin on the slide. Because that's gonna end badly for me.
That was it.
Mash back, mash back, mash back. No,
Oh, you're gonna
no,
have
no,
to
no.
do it again. Can you get it?
Oh!
Oh no!
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Alright, so start with the slide.
Yeah.
Start with the fucking slide.
God, do I have to piss?
Just pause. You're editing this. It's your own.
I'm not gonna edit the audio. I don't care that much. That's the problem. That's why I'm like, you know, you could like, they do that in the Let's Drown Outs, where it's like one of those like, I gotta
With
piss.
that technique I told you though, you can edit them both at the same time, the audio and the video. Just make
I
the
know.
same cuts.
You know, I usually fuck up this slide pretty bad. I'm surprised that I've actually done well.
Maybe it's the VR. Maybe it's actually giving you that bonus that they keep saying that fucking 3D video is gonna give you. I loved watching Yahtzee's videos, and he was like, for once in my life, the fucking 3DS, I actually benefited from the 3D.
Yeah.
I forget what game that was. It was a Mario game of some sort. So,
out of all my stories, just curious, as somebody who's lived through most of them and heard them all. Which one's your favorite?
Oh man, that's hard. That's a hard.
Because I'm looking for a story to tell, just to be entertaining, but I want to know which one you think is the best.
You know, honestly, one's a bit that we have experienced personally. That time that you offered to blow me.
Oh yeah. Which time? Meme Machine is playing a game on. No, I say that a lot to everybody. That's like my go-to. I use it like
first time.
I use it like a threat. I was actually over at a friend's house a few months ago, and I was having an argument with their dad. And their dad, he's a really great guy. He's someone I really like a lot. And I was having like a joke argument with him, debating over a game or something. Like I think it was which one's better, Quake 1 or Quake 2. And,
I mean, obviously, Quake 1.
Yeah, well, in my opinion, he's like, no, I think Quake 2 is better. And we were having a discussion about it. And I was like, I swear to God, Doug, I will suck your dick right fucking now. Let's go, come on. I will swear to God, I will suck your fucking. Oh shit. Oh well, at least I got the 100 coin. You know, like I just use that as a threat, and I just say that to people because it really throws people off. And like, there's been times where like we're hanging out and I'm fucking drunk, and I'm like, I swear, the one time that was really funny is we were playing Sonic 06, and Meryl was doing the first Mach speed section, and I was like, yeah, good. I was like, yeah, good luck. And she was like, I bet I could do it one try. And I'm like, I swear to God, I will suck your fucking dick. Because I didn't believe it. Like, you know. And then she did. And I was like, well. And I was like, sorry, but sorry is not sorry. But no, like, I say shit like, you know, like, I've, one line that I said once was, you find somebody our age, which is about 24, 25, our age, who's not overly bearing and pretentious about at least one thing, and I'll cut off my balls and tan my scrotum skin into a sack to hold them so you can hang them over your rear view and shit like that. I just threatened to just cut off my balls and suck people's dick until they stop asking me to do stuff.
I mean, to be fair, like,
God damn it! No, I will make it. No!
Jesus Christ, man, you're a retard.
I am retarded.
Out of that story, what are you trying to do?
Find my beer.
Right?
Oh, that's the keyboard.
Right?
Okay.
There you go.
There we go. There's the
You gotta
beer.
open it.
Okay.
Do you want me to open it?
No, I can do it. I can feel my way around a beer can. There
Something
we go.
of the story I'd like to point out. I beat the Sonic, the first Mach speed section on my first try.
Yeah, like never played it before. Like I was in awe.
Cause that fucking loop, like I seen YouTube videos, that loop is impossible. You get the fucking death screen the majority of the time.
Yeah, because if you hit it just slightly to the right, just even slightly to the fucking right, and it's just like, nope.
Off you go.
You miss the turbo pad and just.
So when are you gonna do that game on your show?
I might review it at some point. Your cat is climbing on me and it's scaring me. I can't see it, but I can feel it.
I have a new little kitten, and he's very curious about everything. He's especially curious about chewing on my cords, which he's learned the spray bottle is his least favorite friend.
I wish that like they had spray bottles for people. I mean, in the Middle East they do. They just put acid in them. But like you know, just like
Hey, we have them over here too. We just call them pepper spray.
I just wish we could put shock collars on some people and
I
just.
mean, honestly, I work overnight at a Home Depot, and like I spend a lot of my time outside because like I'm loading lumber, making it ready to load onto a truck. And like sometimes homeless people like just.
Fuck, your cat is bumping me.
Do you want me to remove him?
God, I want to get to Bowser, and this is literally the last level I have to complete, and I'm just I have
do
to
a different
piss.
level.
This is the last one I have to do before I go to Bowser on this floor.
But anyways, I work at a Home Depot. I spend all of my time like behind the store, and like all doors are closed. So like I keep pepper spray on me.
That's a smart call.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like all my coworkers are like, "You're a smart lady," you know?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Mike?
It's clawing up my arm. Okay, there we go. It's one of those kittens that you can like hold in the palm of your hand. So it's tiny but
when
deadly.
I got him, you really could. You really could. He's gotten a lot bigger now. He's about 8 weeks. We got him when he was 6 weeks, which is like before you're supposed to start weaning him onto solid food. But he was well trained when we got him.
Yeah.
He certainly likes to fucking bite me though. You old bastard.
Can I tell the story about when I tried to cut my dick off?
You have never, ever told me. Let go.
Wait, are you serious?
You've never told me that story.
I've never told you the story about. Everybody's heard that story. Everyone's heard it at least.
You've never told me that story. You have shown me your dick. You have offered to blow me, but you have never told me that story.
I wasn't serious about blowing. I just.
You were absolutely serious when you tried to offer to blow me.
We've been friends for a long time. I've had some gay sex with buddies over the years. My teenage years, there was wrought with gay sex with buddies. It was a lot of fun.
I mean, hey man, anus feels good.
I don't like it actually. I personally don't like to take it. I like to, and to be honest, I don't really like to give it because a lot of times men don't wax their ass hair, and so it's kind of rough. You know what I mean? Going in.
I need to get better at shaving it because I love taking it, but like every time I'm like, oh man, I haven't shaved in like forever, and this is kind of like spur of the moment, so.
No, but I like 69 in dudes.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
I mean, it's hard to beat the feeling of a fucking dick down your throat.
Yeah, it is. It's weird. It is actually. It's very natural.
You missed it.
Say goodbye to our monetization. I think faggot. I think that was and when I think I said nigger at one point.
Your channel's already.
It was in
demonetized.
context. I was referring to somebody else. So fucking shit. So this is kind of a long story, and part of this I know you'll know because you were there through all this. But so when I was 14, I started dating a girl.
Was this C?
No, she's part of this story, but that's not her. So C I'm gonna refer to later on as man face.
Man face. Okay.
Man face.
Yeah, no, I can totally see that.
You see, no, he's okay. So I'm not alone in that.
No.
So that's me. I shouldn't say
I got
that.
a man face myself, but like she was pushing it.
Yeah. But I started dating this girl when I was 14.
Oh, is it time for Bowser?
Towards the end of my 8th grade year. No, I got one more.
Oh, damn it.
Which is wall jumps. Wall kicks will work.
I'm so sorry.
Wow, abuse.
I flicked my vape at you by accident.
That's a hate crime. Shit.
You know what? You deserve that hate crime.
I do. I deserve a lot of hate crimes. And I dated her for about a year and a half, and that ended up not working out, and we separated.
You fucking bailed on like multiple band get-togethers because of her.
No, different one. We haven't gotten to that one yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. So I started dating this girl, and we dated for about a year and a half, and it ended up not working out. But you know, like she was doing that thing that women do where they lead you along on a string because they're evil and vindictive, and
I've dated girls before, I know.
But I met this other girl in my guitar club at school, and we started dating, and she was the girl I ended up losing my virginity to. But I was really confused about a lot of stuff because she was kind of a rebound situation.
Yeah.
And I still really liked the girl that had broken up with me, and she was still kind of like, oh, I don't really know if I like the new guy I'm dating, and we might get back together. And it was kind of, she was flip-flopping me, and let's see. She was flip-flopping me, and it was pretty painful, and I was making my homemade booze at this time in my shed, and I was pretty much between that and the pills, the Adderalls and the Vicodins.
Time.
Yeah, it was.
What are you doing?
You'll see.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no!
Oh!
Oh,
Alright, I'm sorry.
I can make that
I
jump.
can only hold it for so long, but I really need
Yeah,
to
go
pee.
ahead and go piss. I'll hold on to the story. So I'm gonna try to make this jump. Fuck. Dun, 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 dun. I wanna get her now. I'm really hoping that the audio actually syncs up so that doesn't sound off. Because I still haven't decided if I'm gonna have some of the Mario 64 audio in there or not. I'll be able to sync it up. Fuck, do I have to pee? After this star, before I go to Bowser, I'm gonna take a well-deserved pee. Fucking me. Can you still hear me? Okay, well, I'll keep telling the story then. So, you know, and I was really heavy into drinking this homemade booze and taking a lot of pills, and I was playing World of Warcraft. And then my dad, he started his own business. Fuck, I fell off the edge again. He started his own business, and he was working from home and you know, trying to get his startup going and, you know, saving a lot of money. And he was like, hey, I can't really afford to pay for your World of Warcraft account anymore. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. But, like, pretty much all I did was play World of Warcraft on my PC or play Doom 3 on my Xbox, original Xbox. I had the collector's edition of Doom 3. Oh! Yeah!
Damn, dude! I looked over just in time to see that.
That's what I've been trying to do. But I'm not good at it. Now watch me fuck this jump up and then fall down a pit. But anyway, I had this buddy who, oh, there we go. I had this buddy who, had a couple PS2s because he, like, would buy and sell electronics at his school with other kids to make money and shit.
Yeah.
And he sold me, one of the PS2s he owned with a copy of Resident Evil 4 for like $30, and I had only played Resident Evil 4 a little bit when I rented it several years earlier, about 4 years earlier, and it was a game I really enjoyed. For I had only played through part of the village segment. I don't even think I made it all the way to the church, and I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it again. Nope. He sold me the PS2 and Resident Evil 4, and he was like, trust me, you'll get lots of use out of this. And I became really addicted to that game. I
made a song about it.
I did. Well, I wrote a song kind of about this story, but yeah, I got really addicted to Resident Evil 4. And this is while I was dating Manface, and like I said, I was kind of in between these two girls, and it was a really fucked up period. And I'm not trying to say that this stuff that I did was good, because it wasn't good, any of it, in any way, shape, or form, and I feel really bad about the way I acted. But I was big into Resident Evil 4, and one of the things that Manface and I really connected over is the fact that we were both hardcore Democrats, not really like liberal, but like specifically Democrat. And
The social structure.
Yes. And one of my big complaints about conservatives was, well, you know, they listen to a lot of Rush Limbaugh and Bill O'Reilly and don't really do a lot of thinking of their own. And I kind of took a step back one day and was like, you know, I watch a lot of Michael Moore and listen to a lot of Bill Maher, and I don't really do a lot of thinking of my own. And I was like, huh. So what I decided to do is I wanted to... God! Fuck! I have to piss so bad!
Just go pee, man. Just go pee. Take off that
No.
Take off
I have to earn it. I have to earn it.
The microphone peaks so terribly.
I know. I'm gonna have. I'll turn those parts down in the mix. This is gonna take so long to edit this audio. But this girl and I. Oh shit! God damn it! Come on! No! I hit the. And I was like, I don't really do a lot of thinking on my own. So this was 2011, and I decided, you know, I'm gonna go to the bookstore and I'm gonna buy books because Borders, the bookstore, was closing, And I was like, I'm gonna get political books, and I decided I would start on like what was considered to be, I guess, the polar opposite of each side, and work my way towards the middle. So I picked up Al Gore and Ann Coulter, and I read Ann Coulter's Demonic, and I actually thought it was pretty funny. I don't agree with her on a lot of her political opinions.
Move your whole chair because you have moved 2 feet to the other
Have
side.
I? I haven't even noticed. What's happening? What am I looking at? Am I actually pointed it the right direction now?
Yes. This is how you're supposed to be.
That feels weird. I don't agree with a lot of Ann Coulter's political opinions, but I think she's really funny, and I thought her book Demonic was pretty humorous. A lot of Ted Kennedy jokes, Ted Kennedy driving women off of bridges and shit, and which he did do.
Did South Park make a joke over that?
Something like that.
With driving Butters into a river?
Did they make a Ted Kennedy joke?
I'm guessing that's what that was, because there was an episode where Butters' parents drove him just into a fucking river.
Oh no, that was a different thing. Ted Kennedy was with this woman one day, and they were one night, and they were in his car, and the car veered off a bridge, and he.
You're finally fucking here.
Yes. The car veered off a bridge and fell in the water, and he got himself out and swam to shore and left her there.
Oh wow.
And he went back to his hotel room or whatever, and okay, how do I walk slowly?
Just direction stick. It's an Xbox controller, man. It's just the fucking same. Just use one.
No! See, you rushed me, and look what happened.
I didn't rush you. You were just fucking stupid.
Shit, God, fuck. And so he went back to his hotel room, took a shower, went to bed, and then got up the next morning, got dressed, and then called the cops. And it was this, and he claimed that he was in shock or whatever. And she made lots of jokes at the expense of Ted Kennedy doing that, which I thought was funny because I liked the Edge. Back when I was a teenager, I liked the Edge. God, fuck, and anyway, and she was Manface is really mad at me about this. She referred to conservatives as teabaggers, and she was like, "How dare you give those teabaggers any of your time or any credit?" And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm not really interested in you as a person anymore because this is the kind of thing I'm trying to not be." But I didn't break up with her because she could do this thing where she bent her wrists back and brought herself up into an arch, and while she was on top of me.
I'm so glad that I never got myself into that situation where like a partner was just so sexually satisfying that I couldn't emotionally leave her.
Yeah, no, it was but I completely lost interest in her as a person. I didn't really try very hard in the relationship after that. And one day my dad was out doing business. Okay, I gotta piss. Hold on. Everybody hold on. Oh shit, this is what the real world looks like? Oh man. God. Hold on.
Do you want me to get you somewhere?
No, I'm good. Just entertain the folks at home.
Well, for fuck's sake. No, I got pretty fucking lucky with my soulmate. I was with lots of people, but they were all very like sexually unsatisfying, and like I ended up with this guy who was just like fucking perfect. He really knew how to get me. There was only one person before him that like understood how my stuff worked, and like she was alright, but like her and I didn't like connect on a musical level, and like most of my life is music, and I couldn't really like quite get her, and that was a problem. That was a real problem. I know he said he didn't want me to play it, but I'm gonna fucking play it because VR Mario 64 is great. Where the fuck is the controller? Alright, here it is. I think he said that was the last star until Bowser, so that's straight where we're going. It's hard to really get across, but like the scale of this game is incredible. The pillar, oops. The pillar, like, closest to the screen here, like, holy shit. Look at how that is in comparison to Mario. That is literally 3 times his height. Can you imagine being in a castle and seeing a pillar that is 3 times as tall as you? That is insane. The scale of this game is just absolutely incredible.
I'm back. That's
Well, it
why
sucks,
they
bitch.
call me Slim Shady.
Wait, where are you?
I'm back.
I'm back.
That's why they call me Slim.
I
Come on,
think,
let me do it.
I
I've
think you're
earned
over
the, I've
there.
earned the Bowser
Are you right
fight.
here?
Yes,
Yes.
I've earned the Bowser fight.
You've earned it. Oh God, man, taking off the VR headset is such a painful experience.
Oh,
You're like, why do I have to come back here? I don't want to wait for my life to be over. Go away, I'm walking on sunshine.
Oh. So, shit. I
You
need.
can see this screen is what people see. So like, there's a lot of text missing.
Yeah, let me. You know, I'm just gonna try to hold it straight and set it on my knee. Look at the clouds. I need more beer.
You want me to grab you another?
Please. Thank you, friend.
Of course.
So one day my dad had to go deliver equipment to his place.
You do not eat chicken milk, kitten.
He had to go deliver equipment to a place called Klamath Falls, Oregon, which is about.
I know where that is.
It's right on the southern border. We live about 13 miles outside of Portland in a suburb that used to be cool and it's not cool anymore.
It's very gentrified.
Yes, that is the exact word that I would use, is gentrification. Hold on. The missus is calling me, I think.
Oh no.
No, I'm recording.
Wait, no, I like your missus.
I do too. but
Normally that's a
I'm
bad
recording. I'm recording, honey, so I can't answer the phone. I'm almost done. I promise. So,
Do you want me to text her?
sure, and just tell her that I'm.
Where's your phone?
Oh, my phone.
I'll have her number on.
Oh no, it's fine. I'll just talk to her in a little bit. So, fuck, where was I? Oh yeah, so gentrification. It kind of sucks, but my dad had to go deliver this piece of equipment down in Klamath Falls, so he was gone from like 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. So I skipped school that
Put the
day.
headset on, so this story's more interesting.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to drink beer.
Oh God. That was a lot of gas.
Shit. So this place, Klamath Falls, Oregon, and he was gone from about 10 to 6. All right, where's the controller?
I got it.
I like the way that because you're looking around at stuff you're not usually looking at, like you can see that door right there hasn't been loaded in.
Yeah.
Just kind of little stuff like that they did to save space.
Alright, you're talking about
Yeah, so I stayed home to play Resident Evil 4 because I didn't want to go to school. And, alright, here we go. I didn't want to go to school. And, after school, Manface came over. She was really into her grades. She was a very good student. I was not a very good student. And, she came over, did some homework while I played Resident Evil 4, and then we went to go fuck. And then when we were done, she went to go shower. I went back to Resident Evil 4. And, she came back out and stood in front of me in the living room. She was stark fucking naked. She was like, "You want to go again?" And I was like, "Hold on!" Like I was like, "I'm about to beat my best time, and I've had a really good run, and I can't really afford to fuck this up." And she straight up got dressed and packed her shit and left. And I didn't notice until she got home, which was like 2 hours later that she walked home. And she messaged me that she was home, and I was like, "Oh yeah, okay." And and then the next day we met up together in the morning to walk to school together, and we're walking to school, and we get there, and she's like, "Hey, so last night after I got home, there was this band that I sat down to listen to while I was doing my homework."
Oh
and,
yeah, I remember this.
yeah, you remember when this happened? I remember. I think I came over the day of, and I talked to you about it. And she's like, and I never listened to them because they had like beef with Slipknot or whatever, but I listened to them the other night, and they really started. She said they really kicked my ass, And I was like, "Oh, who's that?" And she's like, "Limp Bizkit." I dumped her on the fucking spot because a man's gotta have standards.
What's funny is I had like literally the opposite experience with Austin. When Austin and I met, and I know this is too personal, but fuck it. When Austin and I were first getting together, we were just kind of fuck buddies. That was really like the basis of our beginnings. But like one day he came over for a booty call, and I was playing City Skylines, which is like Sim City, and he was like, "Whoa, what the fuck's this game?" And like we ended up spending the whole night, instead of having sex, just playing Sim City.
God.
And it was such a great time, and like by the end of the night, we're both like, "Whoa, we're both too tired. Let's just call it a night and watch a movie and go to bed." And I was like, "Oh my god, this is the one. This is the man who said like, all right, let's skip sex and play Sim City." I was like, there's no better matchup than someone who says, "Yeah, you know what? Fuck sex. Let's just play video games."
Which one did I miss? Oh, goddamn.
I see it. Yeah. Off in the right
that is a gorgeous story.
Right? Like, and like, I feel bad whenever someone asks me for relationship advice, because I'm always like, just date your best friend. That's really the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
And then there was like, oh shit. There was like, oh, what did you do? It's like, well,
Date my best friend.
I found this guy who like I found really attractive, and I just fucked him for a while, and then we learned that like we have a shit ton in common. We listen to the same type of music. We watch the same type of comedy. We like fucking everything together. We enjoy talking to each other more than we enjoy having sex with each other. And I was like, wow, this is the man.
Yep. No, that's really. I mean,
That's a rare story.
That's how I am with Michaela. Is like, you know, and there's one. My favorite comedian of all time has kind of a bit about that, where he's like, just fuck and get it out of the way, and then treat each other on equal level.
Yeah.
I just want to say I did that 8 red coin on one try, which I don't normally do even when I play through this game.
Without VR.
Yeah. Oh shit! Here we go. Down, 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 down.
You got this. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's gonna. Well, shit. I was gonna tell the rest of my story. I expected that.
Sorry, yeah.
No, I expected that level for me to die several times.
You only have to hit him with one bomb?
Yeah, just.
Wow.
Worlds 1 and the Bowser Worlds 1 and 2. You hit them with one bomb, and then.
I guess like for an early 3D game, they were just really wanting you to get used to the 3D, and they were going like super easy on you.
Just to finish the story, I'll start on the Boo level, because that's technically on the same floor. So I dumped her on the fucking spot, and I went in the wrong door.
Yeah, you
and
sure fucking did.
I was really depressed because, you know, I was like, this whole thing didn't work out, and this girl, the first girl I mentioned, was still leading me along on a fucking string, and I was powering through just tons of this homemade booze, and I was taking, you know, Vicodins and Adderall and drinking cough syrup and shit, and just fucked up constantly.
Resi 4 was just more interesting.
I was just super depressed. And one night, there was another night where my dad was gone. He was gone for the night on business. I was home alone by myself. I was, 16. And I don't know why I did that. I don't need to do that for this star. I was 16, and I went through a gallon of this homemade booze, and I thought to myself, like, the problem that I have isn't poor choices that I make regarding women or partners. It's the fact that I have an attraction to women in the first place, and if I don't have that problem, then I'll be able to get a lot more done. So the ultimate thing, so in my infinite, completely schwacked out of my mind homemade booze wisdom, I was like, I'm gonna cut off my dick. So
Jesus Christ, man.
I had enough foresight to realize that I might die. So what I did is I took off all of my clothes except for my socks, because I'm all about the bit. I'm a funny guy, and if I die from cutting off my own dick, then I'm gonna, shit. I'm gonna be found on the floor in nothing but just my socks, and
at least make a joke out of it.
Yeah, right. So I went to the kitchen. I got super schwack, got down to my socks. I went into the kitchen, and I flopped my junk out on the table, and I tried to get my dick hard so I could just cut off the dick and keep the balls. But I was so fucking drunk that I couldn't get a fucking hard on. So I just decided I was going to have to lob off the whole package. So I just flopped it onto the table, and I had this big-ass butcher knife that my dad had. And I was like, all right, here we go. And I was like, I need a lot of momentum. So I swung back really hard. And I was wearing socks on my dad's linoleum kitchen floor. I slipped back, and I fell, and I dropped the knife. And it landed at my side, and then I rolled over, and because I hit my head, I rolled over on my side and passed out, and I woke up like in the mid morning the next day, and was like, wow, I'm really glad I didn't do that.
Well, luck for your fucking girl.
Yeah, well, I would have died. Like, I would have just bled out on the floor. No one was home. It was suck.
No, I think it would have cauterized itself quick enough.
Fuck.
Maybe you should cut your dick off.
No. I've
No,
thought
Michaela likes it too
about approaching a doctor and trying to get chemical castration done. Thought about that, but I'm not gonna cut off my dick. I might get a vasectomy.
Do it. Do you want more kids?
Michaela does.
Wow.
So
That sounds like a deep conversation for not me.
we've had the conversation, and ultimately I'd have a child with her if for her I would do that.
Just wait till you're in the right financial situation.
Yeah,
my parents were not in the right financial situation, and I really suffered because no one should grow up with parents addicted to meth. That's really just the kind of long and short of it.
I don't know if that has to do more with the financial situation, but no, I had for people listening, I had a son at the age of 17.
That young?
Yeah, I was 17 when Liam was born. It was a week before my 18th birthday.
I didn't realize that.
My ex-wife and I started dating when I was 16 and she was 20, and it's kind of funny because if the roles were reversed, it would have been like, wow, this guy's fucking a 16-year-old girl.
Double
but
standards, am I right?
But I was 16 and I was having sex with a 20-year-old girl, and everyone was like, nice.
It's just like the
Nice.
South Park bit, yeah. Nice.
All right, well, so that's gonna wrap it up for today.
This was fun. I can't wait for the next.
Fuck, I am nauseous. All right, well, this has been Scroob and Wet Stapler. Well, I want to fuck with his nose real quick.
I'm gonna plug like a fucking useless bitch. You gotta check out spacesupernatural.bandcamp.com or look me up on YouTube. I make electronic music, and I'm not afraid to shamelessly self-plug.
Come on, grab something. Grab something. I want to do this in VR.
Down. Up. Right. You should have his nose.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so
It's fucking ridiculous.
got your nose.
Looks like a big old dick.
All right.
Alright, well, you've enjoyed your Scroob Lord for today.
Bye.